From light bulbs to rocket ships, technology has always been forwardly advancing at such a fast pace. In the era we are in now, there is so much digital media and screens for people to interact with at the touch of a button. But data has shown that Americans have become more oversaturated than ever before when it comes to screen time and using technology. It has been shown that 97% of U.S. citizens own a cell phone and use it on average 5 hours a day, every day. With that being said, Americans today face more screens in society than ever before. But on the other hand, Americans wouldn't have been involved in this modern time without technology and the efficiency it has and the masses of power it holds everyone using it. With the push for evolution of technology and the pace we are going with discoveries, one can only wonder what our future will be like with all of these modern features and how it will affect us. U.S. citizens use screens 7 hours a day minimum, whether it's used for intended purposes such as work or entertainment. But for the majority of people on screens, they are being used for the sole purpose of entertainment several hours a day. Using and looking at a screen for an extended period of time can have later detrimental effects on your physical and mental well-being. Teenagers spend so much of their time on their phones when they could actually be planning for their life ahead of them, but instead, youth decides to spend their time on social media platforms, sending photos back and forth. According to millennials standing out for their technology use, older generations are just now starting to get on these platforms and use them to reconnect with family and friends. Media platforms have gotten from a platform where you see your friends' post to turning into a one giant news outlet on all the latest updates. The newer generations are the ones who have it the hardest, whilst having to grow up into this modern media era we are in, with screens mesmerizing the youth and controlling their minds to sit inside and play on a screen rather than to play outside and do normal youth activities. So core memories will not be built from their childhood, so they will not be mentally disturbed growing up. Science and technology have been the cornerstone of the American evolution ever since the Constitution was signed, and it only grew more rapidly from there with the addition of the Industrial Revolution in 80 years. Now that we are developing a new modern era in technology and science that will lead to new discoveries, it is very beneficial that the addition of new findings and research will help the betterment with the possibility of new medicine and cures, new technology that can change our lives. According to technology over the long run, technology is a necessity to the production of American goods, and the efficient speed these machines have to push the product out the door in moments' notice is the reason why they're a backbone of the American industries. The internet has always revolutionized the way we do everything, specifically shopping. Stores and shopping centers have the ability to post all their products online, and you could buy them any and all of it at a click of a button, and it is delivered to your front door. The internet is always a great way to communicate with friends and families that are a long distance away, or employers if you are looking for a line of work. The internet has also become the new, easier method people apply while looking for jobs. The evolution of technology is truly astounding, with each era topping the next with their discoveries to make life better. As we are shaping our upcoming future and younger generations, it is crucial that we make a plan to prepare for the inevitable future that is around the corner. Whether that be introduction to AI in the workforce or a new world war, it is up to us to be mindful of these outcomes and use to the best of our ability to mold our future into the ideal world we want, or at least try to. According to the American society, younger generations have a lot of messes to deal with from the older generations' reckless and greedy behaviors regarding pollution and technology exposure. But as the problem becomes less urgent, they still surge and destroy the planet, whilst leaving permanent damage to everyone. As we grow and learn while coexisting with technology, today's youth will become more advanced due to the fact that they were exposed to living with technology at a very young age and become accustomed to growing up with it and gain knowledge we have about a certain item years before we did, therefore giving more years of time to grow and develop into a hard-thinking, logical, intelligent young adult. Americans and technology have been coexisting with evolution ever since the first advancements were taking place. Without these essential additions to our everyday lives, it is very difficult to say where the human race would be and what our next step would be to get there. But thankfully, we have kept pace of scientific discoveries and technological changes so that society can evolve as well with all of these new advancements.